Hey there. Welcome to this introduction. In this clip I will briefly tell you something about the background of the subject, the environmental law. In this clip I will introduce the game. Then I will show you the educational concept, because it is part of a larger idea. After that I will go into the question of what still needs to be developed. But first, let me tell you a bit about the environmental law. Well, let's start. A few years ago, the Dutch government decided that a new environmental law should be introduced. No fewer than 26 laws would be incorporated into one law, the Environmental Act. And that resulted in this package. There was of course discussion about the feasibility and necessity. Some lawyers were skeptical, but others were enthusiastic. Of course, there were some problems. For example, about the digital system. That is why the environmental law has been postponed time and again. Even this year. But in 2020 all these problems will be solved. Then we will get to work with this law. And everybody will be happy. Everybody? Okay, not everybody. Tiny Tom wasn't. This is Tiny Tom. He studies at the University of Applied Law in Tilburg. He started with the course Environmental Law. This is what happened in his head. All kinds of laws fought with each other for attention. This is Tom after 2 weeks battle brain. And after 3 weeks. After 4 weeks the inevitable happened. Tiny Tom was diagnosed with frightful SBS, the shrinking brain syndrome. His brain shrank. But don't panic. Because of the environmental law game, his brain gradually unshrank. So let's see what this cure entails. What is this magnificent game? Let's check it out. Tiny Tom walks into a maze. On his way to the exit, he encounters all kinds of assets. For each asset, he must estimate whether this asset is important if he wants to renovate his home. Every time he has to ask this question, is this relevant when I want a house renovation permit from the local government to renovate my monument? Let's start with an easy one. Do I need to know something about the rules how to get a house renovation permit? This question is very easy. The answer is of course yes. Tim then clicks a button. There are 3 buttons. The first option is the red cross. That means the asset is irrelevant. If the asset is relevant, he clicks on the green symbol. That's the second option. If Tim clicks the right button, he earns 10,000 points. If he clicks the wrong button, he loses 20,000 points. There is also a third option. The black icon. When he clicks this button, he gets a short instruction on the subject. This prevents him from losing lots of points. This game is part of a challenge. The next clip introduces you to that challenge. You don't have to do anything, because the clip starts automatically. Okay, let's start.